Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Global Village, Language and Global Pathways. I'm Naomi.
And I'm Johnson. Today we're talking about something that shapes how we live every day: time management. Why do some people seem to have enough time for everything, while others always feel busy and overwhelmed?
That's a very real question, Johnson. Many people say, I don't have enough time. But in most cases, it's not about having less time, it's about how we use it.
That's interesting. So you're saying the problem is not time itself, but how we manage it.
Exactly. Everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. The difference is how we choose to spend those hours.
Then why do so many people still feel like they are always running out of time?
Because they don't have clear priorities, they try to do too many things at once, or they spend time on things that are not important.
That sounds familiar. Sometimes I feel busy all day, but at the end of the day, I don't feel productive.
That's a very common experience. Being busy is not the same as being productive.
Can you explain that a bit more?
Of course, being busy means you're doing many things, but being productive means you're doing the right things, the things that actually move you forward.
So, the key is to focus on what really matters.
Exactly. That's where time management begins.
What is a simple way for people to start managing their time better?
I always recommend starting with a simple plan for the day. At the beginning of the day, ask yourself, what are the three most important things I need to do today?
Only 3. That sounds very simple.
Yes, and that's the point. When you focus on a few important tasks, you avoid feeling overwhelmed.
That makes sense. But what about distractions?
That's another big challenge. Phones, social media, and constant notifications can take a lot of our time without us realizing it.
I agree. Sometimes I check my phone for a few minutes, and suddenly 30 minutes are gone.
Exactly, that's why it's important to create focused time. For example, you can set a timer for 30 or 60 minutes and work without distractions.
That sounds like a good strategy.
Yes, and another important habit is learning to say no,
Why is that important?
because every time you say yes to something, you are using your time. If you say yes to everything, you may not have time for what truly matters.
So managing time is also about making choices?
Absolutely. Time management is really about decision making.
Let me ask you this. How does good time management affect our life in the long term?
It makes a huge difference. When you manage your time well, you feel less stressed, more in control, and more confident.
That sounds like it also affects mental health.
Yes, it does. When people feel overwhelmed, it often comes from poor time management. But when you have a clear plan, your mind feels calmer.
That's very insightful.
And one more thing, good time management helps you create balance
Balance between what?
between work, rest, and personal growth. Life is not just about being busy, it's about using your time in a meaningful way.
I like that idea. It makes time feel more valuable.
Exactly. Time is one of the most valuable resources we have. Once it's gone, we can't get it back.
This conversation really makes me think about how I use my time every day.
Me too. It's something we all need to reflect on regularly.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts, Naomi.
Thank you, Johnson. And thank you, everyone, for listening to Global Village, Language and Global Pathways.
We hope today's episode helps you use your time more wisely.
Take care, and we'll see you in the next episode.